Hello guys, welcome back. I promised you guys on the video that I posted 2 days ago that I'll be back really soon, and I kept to my promise. For those that are meeting me for the first time, my name is Victoria. I'm an adult health primary care nurse practitioner. I do talk about nursing, beauty, nutrition, lifestyle, and any information that I really found educational. I love to share here, okay? So that, we can all learn and reason together. If this is your first time coming across my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your support. I don't take your support for granted. I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So in today's video, guys, without wasting much of your time, we're just gonna get started. The real deal, right? Today's video is about understanding your cholesterol numbers. What is cholesterol? What have you heard in the past about cholesterol? Can someone tell me what cholesterol is? If you're thinking about fat in the blood, you are right. If you're also scared, cholesterol is bad, I don't want to hear about it, I don't want it around me, that's okay. The feelings are still okay, okay? I'm not judging your feelings because your feelings are based on what you've heard in the past. And today, in this video, you will hear a different thing that's actually gonna shape your understanding of what cholesterol is. And for those that haven't heard about this topic before in their life, come closer, okay? Be in the front seat. And let's talk about it. What exactly is cholesterol? Cholesterol is a waxy fat-like substance that is found in the blood, okay? And it is produced in the liver. Cholesterol is really good, and it can be really bad. So when your body is making a hormone, cholesterol is needed. When your body is making tissues, cholesterol is needed. When your body is making vitamin D, cholesterol is needed. So cholesterol is really good in your body. But when cholesterol is too much in your blood, then it is really bad. So having learned today what cholesterol is and where cholesterol is produced, what exactly are the numbers of cholesterol that can be good or bad to your health? So we're gonna start from the total number of cholesterol needed in the body. The total number of cholesterol needed is less than 200. That's the normal. Less than low density lipoprotein, which is the bad cholesterol. The bad cholesterol should be less than 100. High density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. The good cholesterol is expected to be above 60. And we have another one called triglyceride. Triglyceride is expected to be less than 150. So any number above these numbers is considered high, and when it's extremely high, it is considered dangerous. So when is the total cholesterol considered dangerous? When it's above 240. When is the LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein cholesterol, considered dangerous? When it's above 165, it is dangerous. When is the good cholesterol considered to be dangerous? When it's lower than 35, it is extremely dangerous. So when is triglyceride considered dangerous also? Remember, triglyceride should be less than 150, but when it's above 200, it's high, and that is dangerous. And when it's higher than 500, it affects your pancreas. That is really dangerous for you. So I'm here today to help you understand your numbers so that when you go to your doctor for your blood work, there's a blood work we do in healthcare to check cholesterol. So for people that are healthy with no cholesterol issues, you can do it every 5 years. For those that have cholesterol issues, your healthcare provider will tell you the right time to come and recheck your blood work. If you haven't done blood work already to check your cholesterol, when you go to your primary care provider, ask them about lipid profile or lipid panel. I prefer to use lipid profile. Some other providers prefer to use lipid panel. So whichever one they prefer, tell them that you want to do your lipid profile or your lipid panel. That will show you the numbers of your cholesterol. And based on the presentation that I'm giving today, you can check to see where your numbers are, okay? And that will help you to keep track, because it's really important to keep track of your numbers for cholesterol. Cholesterol is really important in the body, and it could also be dangerous. When it's above normal, it causes a lot of heart issues. And in the United States and around the world, heart disease is the #1 cause of death. That is the leading cause of death, heart disease. And heart disease can be caused by high cholesterol. This is why it's important that you understand your numbers and you also take care of yourself. You see, in 2024, I want you guys to live intentionally. Live accountable for what you put in your mouth. Be accountable for how you live. Be accountable for holistic health. Know everything going on within your health. That's the goal for 2024, okay? So what happens when your body produces too much cholesterol? That is the fat in the blood. So normally when your cholesterol level is normal, for example, the arteries where the oxygenated rich blood passes to the heart and to the brain and to the other rest of your body. In a healthy human being, blood passes normally in the artery without obstruction. But what happens to your artery when you have high cholesterol? First of all, what is an artery? Artery is a blood vessel that carries oxygen-rich blood to your heart, to your brain, and to the rest of your body. Okay, that's what an artery is. So what happens when you have high cholesterol? Your artery that was this big, for example, arteries are not this big. I'm just using my hand for example, okay? Arteries are never this big. So for example, they this big, and the blood flows freely, okay, with a normal, healthy cholesterol numbers. Now, when your cholesterol gets high, this is what happens to your artery, okay? It gets clogged. What clogs your artery? Those lipids, the fat, which is the cholesterol, they deposit in your artery, in the arteries, and they clog it. Then it becomes very, very narrow. Now, when rich oxygen bloods come, they cannot pass through freely. They have to force themselves in. It's just like when you are at the back seat or you're trying to come to the front seat in the midst of the crowd. You're forcing yourself out of the crowd. That's what happened to your blood pressure at this time. And when your blood is forcing itself to pass through the artery, because now the arteries are narrow, they're not as wide as they used to be, and if they're going by force, it causes hypertension, because now your heart is going to be working more than it's supposed, because it's taking so much effort for the blood to pass from the artery to your heart and to the brain. What happens when this constantly happens and you don't know? Because cholesterol doesn't really have any signs and symptoms when it's coming at the beginning of it, unless it gets really, really high and you can go to the doctor. You can see the gray halos in the eyes, see that you actually have cholesterol. Other than that, you cannot just wake up and say, I think I have cholesterol. The same way you can identify fever, you cannot identify cholesterol unless you do blood work. So when this keep happening to your blood pressure is going to get increasingly high. And when your blood pressure is increasingly high because of the too much push and your arteries for the blood to get to your brain and to your heart, you're gonna start having increasingly headache. And the too much high blood pressure that you already have, you can develop something that we call the hemorrhagic stroke. Hemorrhagic stroke is when the arteries in your brain burst because of too much pressure from the blood. Because now your heart is pumping more than it's supposed to, and it can cause a burst or a rupture of the artery in your brain. If this thing happened to you in the middle of the night while you are asleep, this is why most times you hear cases of people go to sleep and they don't wake up. Is this kind of issue. So that's why I decided today that I must explain to my followers and to my subscribers the importance of knowing your cholesterol number. If for any reason your cholesterol is extremely high to the point that you need medication, it's important that you are compliant or you adhere to your treatment plan. It's really, really important, because you don't want all of these stages of problem, from having high cholesterol to probably being extreme high and it affects your pancreas, and from affecting your pancreas it causes hypertension, and from hypertension now it causes hemorrhage. So that's why I decided today that I'll make this video to educate you guys on understanding your cholesterol number, and then know that you need to make appointment to your primary care provider so you can do your blood work and know where you stand. Okay, if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. If you are watching me from YouTube, consider subscribing, share and like my videos. And if you're also watching me from Facebook, consider subscribing, follow, share, and let someone that needs this information here. And that I believe everyone needs this information, especially those that are not aware of their numbers and those that are not aware of what a cholesterol is. Share the video so it gets to as many people as possible, the same way you're enjoying the knowledge that you get here, so that someone else can also benefit from this video. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.